Ah, hi everybody. Shawn Mitchell here from the wonderful hospital room still. Although I am supposed to go to a extended care facility. The problem is that it's first come, first serve. If I don't take it, then I don't get it at all. So the extended care facility that does have a bed open is the worst one you can get here in Mobile. I believe my mother said that it was in Pritchard, which, if any of you know, Pritchard is not that great of a place. I don't personally care, but that's not the issue of where it's at. It's the issue of their staffing there, and the staffing mistreats, senior citizens and stuff. I'm not worried about them mistreating me because I will get up and put a stump up their ass. So it doesn't faze me. Plus, I'm YouTubing, and if they steal something of mine or whatever, or whatever, I've got enough devices around here to document it. I will make their life a living hell when I get out of there. I will track down, I will kill somebody. Beavis and Butthead, I will kill you. I will physically kill you. So yeah, I am not one to be screwed with, but the Rotary actually called me. Now, here's the deal about that place in Pritchard. They'll only work with me with rehab once a day. The Rotary called me, asked me if, they said that they reviewed my information. They were going to check it all out, and was asking if I wanted to come there. Hold on. And of course, my response was, hell yeah. So I'm all for that. I'll go there because they'll work with me 4 times a day. So I will get in the rehab that I need. And really, the rehab that I need is I don't need to know how to do everyday things as a disabled person. I've been doing everything, everyday things as a partly disabled person for most of the time because my hands don't work quite right the way that they used to. So, you learn how to do things. Although I burn my fingers on pots of chili and stuff like that, so I need to wear thermal gloves when I'm cooking, or wear those mesh butcher gloves when I'm cutting, things like that. There's that term again, things like that. That's like my catchphrase. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says things like that on it. Much like Philip Molyneux's, I'm, was it something about, he's the important person or something, or he's a big deal. And of course, the running joke in the band, he was a bigger deal, or he was the big deal. I was the bigger deal, and then Ray was just the drummer. It was funny. Still have that fluid that's bouncing around in my lungs, I guess, but I'm not gargling anything. It's more of just laying back in this bed, but I don't know. When I talk, it's worse. When I'm not talking, I'm really not coughing. Then again, it still can be spores. So anyway, getting back to the extended care facility. The Rotary called me, asked me if I wanted to come there. I'm like, yeah. So they're reviewing the information that they have on me. The problem is I have what they call C. diff, which is an infection from the spores that you get in the hospital after all of the vaccine all of the, not vaccine, antibiotics you take have killed off the good bacteria in your body and left the spores behind. Everybody's got them, but with me, apparently, killing off the good vaccine makes the spores contagious. So I'm waiting on a clearance from that because they needed like 3 stool samples. So I think I've at least been able to do that. They got to test it and then determine if they want to keep me under isolation or whatever. Because the extended care facility, the Rotary, I don't think they'll take me if I have that. The place in Pritchard probably will, because they're probably trying to fill beds as much as they can, because nobody wants to be there. So got that going on. Now, what little bit of occupational therapy and rehab I had done here in the hospital, the nurses said that I did really good, and so I'm determined. I'm not pushing myself to the point that I'm gonna hurt myself or anything like that. So I'm doing what I'm told, and everything's working out, but I won't be able to stay here anymore. I hope I stay here long enough because what I have done was I lined something up for between 5:45 and 6 o'clock in the evening today. Actually, I ordered catering for the nurses from Jimmy John's, just to show my appreciation. Got a bunch of variety of subs and chips, so that at least it'll feed at least 2 of the shifts coming in and everything. So that's, like I said, I'm showing my appreciation. Was it last Thursday? I bought them pizza just so I could get a slice out of it. There's a method to my madness, It's like the sub thing. Maybe somebody will wrap me up a sub and throw it in my room to devour. Anyhow, I thought I would give everybody sort of an update, And that's what's going on with my health. As far as, my amputation, I guess it's all healing up just fine. So no need to worry there. The worry is more of how quick, they're going to get me rehabilitated and back in shape. I think my insurance only covers 20 days of being in an extended facility complex. And they only pay 80%. Medicaid is supposed to pick up the other part, but apparently, like at the Rotary, they don't pick up the 20%. So we have to see what that cost is going to be every day, and factor that into things. It's just one more thing. It really is, but I only asked for 14,700 for GoFundMe, and I'm not going to deviate from that. I'm not going to be I don't know. Maybe I do need to up it a little bit, but I think we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, it still stands that my goal to be met is 14,700. So the people that haven't given, please give. What else can I say? The people that have given, I love you, and you've made a difference in my life, and it is really going to help me out. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And even the people that were my mom's co-workers that didn't know me from Adam, thank you very much. Like I said, I'm not a very religious person, so I'm not going to say God bless or anything like that. I'm just going to say that, thank you, and you are very nice people. Obviously, you are more giving, compassionate, and moral than a lot of people that do claim to follow whatever religion and are consider themselves do-gooders and everything. So for that I say, again, you are lifesavers, and you've made a difference in a bald-headed amputee's life. So once again, thank you. So with that, I will bid you a good morning, and see y'all on the flip side.